Well, hello, my beautiful peoples. How was your day? It certainly has been a while. Lots of things have happened since my last video. It's been pretty stressful, but things are calming down now. I'll be totally honest, I stalled pretty hard on this video. I knew I wanted to get it out soon, but every day I did something else instead. I finally got my new computer, and I totally edited this video before realizing that my editing program had gotten an update that put a giant watermark on the free version. I tried my best to deal with it, but then I decided that I wanted to get the video out enough to just ignore the watermark. I was getting ready to publish a video, and I was choosing what end cards to use. Then I saw that I had already posted a video using the same script as that one. It's been weeks since that, and I haven't touched it until now. Last night I was thinking about getting a part-time job, and I was trying to figure out if I would still have the time to be an artist with a different job and school. I was reminded of this channel, which for a while was my life plan. It still kind of is, so at this point, it is more of a hope than anything else. I have 2.5 years to become successful enough to make YouTube my job, and that is a tall order. I would need a lot of luck and a lot of work for that to happen. I knew then that I couldn't continue to procrastinate on this video. When I made this video last time, I said that I would only post when I felt like it, instead of trying to force it to be weekly. I feel like that was dumb to say because the last time I just made videos when I felt like it. I didn't make anything for months. I wanted to touch on why I don't make videos consistently. YouTube is absolutely 100% one of my passions in life. I love recording and editing and talking. I love reading comments and thinking about what to do better to improve my videos and improve my view counts. I love writing scripts and letting out my feelings on different topics. Then the question is, why don't I make videos all the time? It's what I love doing, so what is stopping me? There are lots of reasons. I could be simple and say it's because I have things to do, like school, but that's not the biggest reason. If it were, I would have lots of videos coming out over summer break every year, but in reality, that's the time where I post the least. The simplest answer that is actually true is that it's because of my parents. I've mentioned before that I'm not technically allowed to have a YouTube channel. I did ask for permission years ago, and my mom said yes, as long as I didn't show my face, which makes sense to me. I knew that not showing anything personal was the safest thing to do online. So I started making plans for my videos, and a month later I asked a more specific question. I don't remember what the question was, but basically, it ended with my mom saying that she never actually gave permission, I must be remembering wrong, and that I wasn't allowed to have a YouTube channel at all because, well, she refused to give a reason. I never ended up asking my dad. I was planning on asking him when I was ready to start posting. Then I realized that it wouldn't matter if I had his permission if I didn't have my mom's. I ended up making a channel regardless, obviously. The first channel was automatically put in the related channels section of my personal channel that I used for watching YouTube, and before I'd even posted anything, my stepdad had subscribed to the channel. So I didn't ever post to it, and I made a new channel. I posted about 4 videos on it before I stopped posting for a few months. When I came back to it, I had improved greatly and didn't like the old videos. I was using a different program for drawing, and all the recordings were laggy. There was no commentary on the videos, and they only had 3 or less views each. I deleted the channel and finally made this one. I started sketching a portrait to test what method of recording was best and ended up finishing it, then posting it. Now obviously, since I'm not allowed to have a YouTube channel, I have to make these videos in secret. Recording commentary is hard to do in secret, while also not being interrupted by other noises. I end up usually having to do it at night quietly. My little sister knows because she shares a bedroom with me, and arranging for her to not know would be impossible. This channel was not made out of spite. I didn't do it because my mom said no. I did it because I wanted to. I keep this channel going out of spite. I had a big list of what I'm spiteful about, but mostly I'm spiteful that I can't get a job because I have to pay for my own driver's training, but they won't drive me to a job to get money to pay for driver's training, and they won't pay for a bus either. And so, yeah, and I don't live close enough to walk to work. So anyway, I'm continuing this channel of spite, and I'm going to do my best to make it my career. Even if it is hard, even if I don't have enough time now, and I will have to get a second job to support myself for a few years as an adult. Spite isn't a good emotion, but it can lead to good things sometimes. I hope it does here. It is so stressful trying to work a hard job while not being allowed to, and being told that's not a real job, even by people who rely on YouTubers for everything from education to entertainment. It's stressful having to hide what you love and hide who you are. Right now, an online job is literally my only choice, but I'm not allowed to do anything to actually be successful with it. Sure, I'm allowed to have a website, but I'm only allowed to have a free version that won't pop up on Google if you search the exact domain. Sure, I'm allowed to sell things on that website and on eBay, but I'm only supposed to market on Facebook to my family. It's a hard job, especially at the start. I don't have any legs to stand on yet. Writing scripts is hard. I enjoy it, but getting something long enough to fill 10 minutes is difficult right now. I'm writing this paragraph now just to make the video longer. Editing scripts 3 or 4 times is difficult and tedious. Spending hours editing and doing your best to get it right is strenuous. Figuring out what YouTube is doing right now and the stats on what will get you demonetized and screwed by the algorithm is awful. YouTube and all social medias are always changing. A new thing is always trending, and if you want to hit the hype train, you have to do something immediately. Sure, you can be a little late if you already have a following, but if you don't, then you have to be one of the first people to do it before people discard you as a bandwagoner with bad quality content. You have to post often and try new things constantly until you get that one video that gets you the attention you need. And then most of the time you have to do it again and again. YouTube isn't just about YouTube. It's about Twitter and Reddit and Tumblr and Instagram. And if you aren't active on enough of those platforms, then your videos will drown in everything else. Being active everywhere and posting every day doesn't even guarantee you anything. You have to be lucky enough to post a video at the exact right second to get into enough recommended sections to start getting more views. It has to have a good enough thumbnail to get clicks, and a good enough title to further pique interest. Posting a video to YouTube is so many things. It is every small detail that goes into it. I have to check every video before I post it and everything about it. In addition to this, I get bad art blocks super often. It makes it hard to draw consistently and record those drawings for YouTube. I'm sorry for ranting a bit. I feel like I've been holding it all in recently. I'm planning to do more queer content soon. I've got a couple ideas for that. It is one of my favorite topics, as well as seeming to get me the most views. My commissions are open right now, and there will be a link in the description. Once I make enough money, I'll buy a microphone to improve the audio quality. Right now, I just use the built-in microphone on my laptop or a recording app on my phone, and it's not very good. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and keep on arting, my beautiful peoples.